Okay. So someone asked me on how to add hidden words to a flip chart. So here's a flip chart. Here's a flip chart. Yeah, there we go. Here's a recording on that. As always, my name is Jeffrey Johnson. You can reach me at jjohnson2@ebrschools.org. I'm a Spanish teacher at Northeast High School in the East Baton Rouge Parish School System. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first things first is I've got 3 different ways I can show you how to make hidden words appear or disappear in your chart. And they all look like this. Just clicking this button will make those words hide. This button isn't activated, but it's activated over here. And third is activate a special tool and do that. I'm going to be showing you how to do all 3 of those today. Reset this page. Oh, lost that. Undo. There we go. Let's go on to the next page. All right, the first one you're going to do is the one where you have a button, and to me this probably is the easiest one to use. It's probably the one you're going to use. First thing you do, it's the first one you saw up here. It's this one. All right. First thing you do is you build a shape. So I've already selected my rectangle shape with black trim and yellow inside. Done. Next, I need text. So text, text, text. Next, I need to drop in a second object. Now, I can build another object if I want, of any shape, it doesn't matter. I can go to my resource browser right here and find a button that I like to use, whatever I want to use, doesn't really matter what. I want to make it the 1 here, right here. Now, I'm going to pin my browser in place so we can just see it at the same time. I'm going to select the object and I'm going to activate the hidden action. What that means is come up here to your action browser, right here. You have to do it with this selected. If I don't have it selected, you'll notice that the action browser goes gray. So with it selected, I then pick the hidden aspect. Now what do I know? What do I want to hide is the target right down here. What do I want to hide? I'm going to click here. I can pick anything I want to have hidden by this action. I'm going to pick hidden words. Okay? Make sure you click apply changes, otherwise it will not matter. It will not take effect. So apply changes, click out. And now we have hidden words. Even if I drag this over somewhere over here, it still activates. That part's not what matters. They don't have to be next to each other. They have to be on the same page, but that's it. Now, the second one I want to show you is with the same aspect, except no extra buttons. So we make the shape again. I'm going to make that shape. Type in the words. Words. And this time, instead of a second shape, I'm going to make this shape the button. I highlight it, hidden, target, hidden words, OK, apply changes. Now the shape itself is the button. Now the reason I don't recommend this normally is because if you have, let's say, the shape is much smaller. All right, let's say like that. You might have trouble getting to the button unless you're very exact with your pressing of the buttons. So if it's hidden, yeah, that'd be easy. Let's say you start with this. Oh, what's the answer? Click, and ta-da, it's done. That'd be very clean. But if you had to hide it again for any reason, you might want to consider something else. But that is the second way to do it. Now the third way is something called magic ink, which I think is pretty cool. I'll show you what it does. First things first, make a shape. Back to rectangle. Ta-da! Text. Hidden words. All right. Now, I have to put the shape on the topmost layer. Let me show you what that means. I come over here to the object browser. Click. I have 3 objects. My text 1, which is all my instructions for this. Shape text 2, which is my hidden words. And shape 1. Shape needs to go all the way to the very top layer for this to work. Now you notice in doing that, shape has come up on top of the text 2 right there. See? It went up on top of it. But more importantly, by going all the way to the top layer, the shape has become an annotation. Annotations are usually pins or highlighters. Now we've made one annotation out of the shape, and that's important because now we're going to drop in a second shape. Again, I could make one or I could just drop one in on my own. And I'm going to go back to the action browser, and this time I'm going to pick Magic Ink. This is a very cool little tool that they've got in Activinspire. Apply changes. Now, That means whenever I click on this button, I get a magic ink marker. What magic ink does is it creates a new object that is a transparent window through any annotation. Watch. It's created a window that allows me to see through this square here. Now, the reason you can tell it doesn't just erase it. Watch. I can move it. So that it creates a window I can drag around and hide things with. I could even take it through to multiple different objects if I wanted to. And if I move this object out of the way, you see the object wasn't erased. This is just a very cool little tool that goes through the annotation level. All right, so I hope this really helps you out. Again, my email address is jjohnson2@ebrschools.org, and hope you have a good day. Goodbye.